What you are about to hear is considered to be a normal conversation between Cole, Aliya, and Thomas.
I actually saw it down, and I was like, I don't know why, but I weighed like the consequence of me bringing it up. You'd be like, why are you looking or something like that?
My flight was down, and
Yeah,
no one
so I
said
was
anything, and that's just fake as hell.
So I was like, I'll just leave it alone.
I don't really look at people's crotch areas.
Okay, but I like looked down to like grab my phone, and I'm like, oh my god.
Well, to be fair, it was like waving at me, like her zipper
Yeah, no,
was
the
just-
zipper was literally
I
like.
could see my
oh,
reflection.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, I
gosh.
didn't.
But yeah,
I was busy playing Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I was like,
Yeah,
would she
but-
get mad if I said something about that? That's why I
No.
just left it alone.
For future reference, please tell me. Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
We live.
I tricked you. I didn't say
You
anything.
also like this.
We're just starting.
I think that's beautiful.
I was joking. I don't actually have that much space on my SD card, so we're just gonna roll with it. But
Perfect.
anyway, huh?
Perfect.
Yeah, cool. I think that's the fastest our guest has talked too, and it was over a miscommunication, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, admittedly, this is an episode that I've been looking forward to a lot, and I've told you this because nothing can go wrong in my eyes.
It's also your fourth favorite person.
Shut up.
I got a formal apology. I think we need a re-ranking after this episode.
Oh, actually, can we start with that? A re-ranking.
Well, okay, before I start my ranking, this week we have Aliya on.
Hi, Ali.
Hello.
Why did you say it like that? It's so
It
weird.
always sounds like an intervention when we introduced everybody.
No, it's weird because I've noticed this.
It's also, the two of you have never formally ever one day just been like, hi, Ali. So it's kind of creepy.
Well, you just kind of like spawn into our apartment, and I'm just like, hey,
Because
what's
at
up?
one point I was here every single weekend, probably causing havoc on your sleep schedule, but
he wasn't sleeping during the summer that much.
No.
in period.
I don't think she listens to this, but I say this out of love because I've met her.
Oh, I know where this is going already.
Michaela?
I love Michaela, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was,
Loud as hell.
she was the
Oh,
alarm
yeah.
clock I never knew I needed. So.
Well, yeah, I told her and Michaela. I was like, Michaela, I have roommates. Please calm the hell
Well,
down.
who in total was here? You,
people.
Michaela, and who else?
Gracie, but you were never hearing Gracie.
Gracie's like a mouse. Like,
And then
she's
who was
super
the other person?
There's no other person.
I think
Bailey
there was
lived upstairs
4.
during the time.
No, it would be someone Germ. Germ
Oh,
would
Germ
always
would
be
be here.
asleep on the
What was
couch.
the camp that you guys had? Was it
Oh,
that
it
the
was just
group?
summer practices. We had practices
Yeah, we had
over
practice
the summer.
over the summer.
Was it just you guys, Gracie, Michaela?
No, it
and-
was like our
The whole
team.
team.
No, like that was staying here.
No,
Yeah.
it was just us 4 or them 4.
But
Oh, my
sometimes
head.
Mackenzie would stay, and Mackenzie slept in.
Mackenzie.
Didn't Mackenzie stay?
Mackenzie Ray?
Yeah.
She wasn't here this past year. Are you talking about 2 years ago?
No, wait. When did Mackenzie stay here? Was that after a birthday party?
No, that was New Year's. She stayed here for New Year's. That's what you're thinking
It's
of.
running all together.
Yeah, I was like, she wasn't here on the team this
Who
past year.
stayed here that one time where I decided I was not staying here and I slept upstairs? Because the house was full.
That was when we had camp, I think. It was Kayla.
Kim was
Germ.
here at one point.
Mm-hmm.
The house was too full. I left and went upstairs to sleep because I was like,
Here?
Yeah. It was
Bailey
Kayla,
was moving
Germ.
out, and I was like, I'd rather sleep in this barren apartment than to be sleeping shoulder to shoulder, ass cheek to ass cheek.
I think it was Kayla, Germ. I think Gracie too.
Me and Michaela.
You, Michaela, and Bailey slept upstairs, but I
Yeah.
think Gracie, Kayla, and Germ was down here.
Yeah.
I'm
We
pretty
were just
sure.
deep as fuck.
Well, Kayla had her like big ass like queen, like her own queen mattress, and
Yeah.
then I let Gracie use my twin size, and Germ was on here.
Yeah, and then I have my own that's also here sometimes.
The only thing that I'd say about that, which is like a core memory for me, was apologies, mom and dad, for the language, but I have to be historically accurate. Which I'm pretty sure this is what she said, and you guys can help me out here. But the whole like Craig debacle where he had COVID, and you guys like freaked out about that.
Oh my gosh.
Michaela, I think it's just like word for word what she said. She's like, "Fuck this, I'm getting drunk." Like that was
I
her
remember.
first. I remember I was in my room just like, Because already it was like just so noisy, and then I think it was like a night where I opened the next day, and Mikhail's like, "Well, pop the bottles." I was like, "Oh God, please no."
Yeah, and that was the same night. I was already like annoyed anyways too, because I got COVID basically. So Michaela.
Fun fact: I'm the only one who did not get COVID. The rest of you bitches.
Well,
No,
okay.
Gracie didn't get it
Well,
either.
yeah, but you, Michaela, and Craig had it.
Yeah.
I was safe.
Well, it's funny because Michaela, that same night we ran out of drinks. I was already like a few drinks in, but I was only 121 at the time. So, yeah, Michaela wasn't 21. Yeah, this is like over the summer, remember? So I was the only one that's 21 at the time, and I was like pretty tipsy already. So I
Well,
couldn't drive. So
for-
Michaela was like, "Let's drive. Liquor store closes in 30 minutes. We gotta book it." You know, remember that? So like y'all told me to go to like the liquor store to get Jose Cuervo. Do you remember that?
Do we talk about that?
What do you mean? Y'all just sent me with Michaela. Michaela drove. We got Jose Cuervo in like 30 minutes. It was like the Jose Cuervo like
That
mix.
watermelon crap.
Yeah,
That
I
was
forgot.
disgusting.
And I forgot. I didn't know
was
you didn't like
disgusting.
watermelon.
Is she a watermelon alcohol fan? Because that's the Jack Daniels that she.
Michaela
had
is
over.
not her.
No, Michaela likes pineapple, and yeah, but she's like a
Pineapple?
pineapple coconut tropical mixed
Yeah.
type of girl. I don't like watermelon in general.
You had the. Oh no, you had the watermelon.
I gagged
thing.
when I tried it.
Watermelon.
Really?
what?
Did you not see me go?
Oh yeah.
Well, I
she
never
went
saw you
old-
try it, so.
No, Michaela gave her.
I
to
waterfalled
try.
Michaela's, and I wanted to.
Oh,
throw
I didn't
up.
see you drink it. Did you try? Do you like root beer? Did you try the one that I have?
I'm not really a root beer type of person either.
Okay,
I really like cream soda though.
She likes Mio too.
Yes, I like Mio.
Well, anyway, kind of getting into the topic already inadvertently. that Ali-
Before we begin to
Well, no,
topic,
the rank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Oh,
talk.
okay, okay.
Well, okay. Who was in the rank? Because it was you, Craig, Cam, and you.
yeah. No, it wasn't me. I wasn't a
No,
part of it.
I wasn't even.
Who was
in
the other
ranking.
one? That's who I was trying to remember.
Maybe it was me. Oh yeah, because it was no. That's not biased because it was. I wasn't.
I was about to say you borderline like don't count.
Yeah.
Because like why would you be in the ranking?
Yeah,
So
no.
was it just you, Craig, and Cam?
No, it was you. Oh, it was Michaela. Michaela was on there, wasn't it?
No. I didn't like formally meet Michaela until like a couple weeks ago. So
Maybe
she
then I
definitely-
was on that because just based off like because
I mean,
was
I
on
can,
the
I
team.
can put her in the ranking now, I guess. But she
I think you need a top 5.
do I even know 5?
You do.
You know Craig.
You, Craig,
know me,
Cam,
you know
Michaela.
Cam, you know Michaela. You know Gracie.
You met Gracie.
But like not really. I've talked to Gracie once, and
Have
it was
you
like a
met Germ?
2-sentence no.
That's wild considering how much he has been over here.
He's only been over here like 3
He
times.
stayed here the
I feel
whole
like
summer.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
but
missing
I
somebody.
told you like he didn't really interact with any of them.
Oh, Caitlin.
Livingston?
Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Well, she like out of the. I mean, other than Caleb, but like Caleb's not on the team anymore. But like other of the active cheerleaders, that's like I guess the 5 that I know.
Valid.
Damn, I don't want to rate that. Because you guys.
Oh,
are all-
Ali's gonna make you.
You guys
Putting
are
you
all
on the
cool.
spot. Let's go.
Can I do a tie?
Only once.
Only
Okay.
one tie, I guess.
Because you and Craig are tied for 1, in my mind.
Yeah.
That's what she went.
Well,
to the
because
year.
like you guys, I know like the most.
I feel like we also talk to you the most.
So that leaves Cam, Michaela, and Caitlin.
I feel like it's Cam number 2. I know that. Michaela number 3.
Well, it would be Cam 3 because Ali and Craig are tied for 1. So it'd
If
be-
they're tied for 1, that means they're both at 1.
well, that fills
Yeah,
up
but
2
the
slots.
next person would go to.
Do you know how a tie works?
He does not know how a tie works.
What? What do
You have 2
So it's
ones
two-
and then you skip to 3.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that. I thought it was just 2 1s and then second.
Oh dear.
Guys, he's 22.
I've never had a tie like that before. I usually lose, so I've never really focused.
I'd
on
say
I usually lose.
Yikes.
so I've never had.
He
a
never
tie.
comes close.
I've
That's-
never got-
it doesn't
I've
matter.
never really
When
experienced
you're
it.
so far at the bottom, they don't even call it a tie.
Because I've talked to her more and she's been on the podcast, Cam is 3. And then, would Michaela have any interest in being on this? Probably not. Because, well,
I
actually,
feel like if you did it with not just her, yes.
meaning what?
Like if you had like
You and her.
No.
Ooh, that would be a rough episode. I would just be in the corner the whole time.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Well, I'm not worried about
bleep.
that. I would just be like, so here's our Michaela, but I don't give a fuck. So, but yeah, I would just kind of be like in the corner. Where was I going with this? If she was on here, that would be difficult. Because, like, she's cool. I like talking to Michaela. But, like, I again, I don't really know her like that. Because, like, Kim and I have actually, like, conversed with each
When
other.
I told her that you said that we were the life of the party, I think you...
I said that?
Yeah.
When did you say that?
When we were
Well,
talking
finish
about
what you were
having-
saying.
We're talking about having, like, the first night of, like, movies and poker.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, like you, Michaela, kind of like the life of the party. And I told her, and she was like, he thinks I'm the life of the party?
She likes to hear that. She likes to hear
Brownie
that.
points. Yay.
Oh, for sure, brownie points.
Oh, no. Like, I'm going to be honest. If she wasn't there, it would have been, like, beat as hell.
Honestly, I kind of agree.
Because everybody else is just kind of like Guy was pretty active because you can.
Yeah,
'cause-
but he like likes poker and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could tell that he actually likes to play poker, but and then like Michaela was also like pretty like we all had like a good chemistry, but obviously Michaela was like, I win, bitches, and she just like took all the chips.
Oh
and
no!
everything,
When you
so-
told me that she had like on her phone like that list of like the order of hands, and
Oh
when
yeah, she was going hard.
oh I know, and then eventually whenever she figured out what she was going for, she every time she'd be like, "All right, I'm in, bitches, let's go!" Like
Well,
she's ready each time.
It was also really funny too because you would like finish explaining it. This killed me and like nobody else knew, but like you'd finished explaining it. And then she'd have it on her phone. She'd be like, so a flush is when you have, like, you just said that. And she would just be, like, rereading the notes. So I was just, like, silently laughing to myself in the corner. But yeah. So episode 20, Michaela.
Is this 19?
So technically, no, Meg was 19.
I definitely just smacked my lips in this damn mic.
So technically, this should be the
20.
finale
Oh, are we making this
of this
finale?
season. But
Maybe have more episodes this season.
yeah, we might go up to, like, 15.
Well, it feels like it's been going like that.
Well, that's why I've liked this season so much more because we've been like talking to other people.
It
and,
feels like I haven't been recording. Like we haven't recorded that many.
Oh,
episodes.
I feel it because I'm going to bed at 5 a.m. because I'm
You're uploading it.
rendering the episode.
I'm over here like once we record, I'm out, and then he's like in his
Or, like,
room
I'm
editing
dazing
and
off,
shit
and I
like
look
that.
You
over
have
this-
like all the producing roles.
Yeah. Well, you know, have you heard that joke that like we made on here? Thomas just funds it.
I
That's it.
literally fund it.
That's it. Yeah. So.
I'm the guy like that pays for basically most of it. I pay for like the service that we upload it to.
Talent.
Yeah. Thomas's contribution is the monthly $10, which is
It's-
appreciated.
It's been raised actually. It went to $15.
But
Hey.
the amount of text message I got, so what are we talking about tonight? And I'm like, help.
Did you get one today?
He said, yeah, I didn't know we were recording till today. And I was like, how did you guys not talk about
You
this?
didn't know that?
No, you didn't tell me.
Oh.
I was like, how did you guys not talk about that?
But you went to bed
live
early last
together.
night, and then you were playing. I
Well,
didn't
we've been
know that.
talking about this for like a week.
But you didn't tell me.
I swear you've been there for like when we were talking about it. Like when you helped me with my homework the other night, I'm
Yeah, and I was
almost
like,
positive that
pretty
came
sure
up in
we planned
conversation.
it. Yeah, because
Probably
you told
talked
me you
about
got
it
off of
before
work
I
at,
came.
You told me you got off of work at 4, and I was like, well, I might be going to a darty, and then actually, I think we texted about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because then that's why I
Y'all-
called you and you
y'all didn't
ghosted me,
mention
so
it
I
at
went to
all.
sleep.
Well,
I
I,
was just-
assumed that you guys kind of work together. Live
Well, okay,
together.
if we're being honest, other than the only reason that you would be picking a topic and leading this obviously is because you know Ali better.
Yeah.
Would it make a difference if I told you or not? Because if Ali just showed up and I'm like, we're recording an episode, you'd be like, okay, and just sit on the couch and we'd record.
No, I mean,
But if you, there's literally in my mind no difference of you knowing that Ali was coming over as opposed to just hearing a knock on the door and be like, what? And then Ali walking in and we're like, all right, ready to film.
I mean, I would have figured it out eventually, but the thing is, I would have been nice to know.
but like preparedness wise, there's no difference.
no, preparedness wise, no. But the thing is, I was fully prepared to come home and take a nap. I'm not even gonna lie.
If you take a nap at 10 p.m., you're going to bed.
No, that's why I was coming home at 7, and I was fully prepared to take a nap.
Okay, I told you before at like 3 p.m. I was gonna kidnap you
Okay,
and put you to work.
I thought I was gonna get home around like
Put
8
you
or
to work.
8:30. Yeah, she
Forced
put me through
manual
hard.
leave.
I mean, she did. It wasn't forced because it's more bribed.
I would say that I'm paying you. I'm paying
That's
you
why I
with
said.
food.
That's why I said bribe.
You're paying him with food?
Yeah, I'm buying him food this week.
Yeah.
One meal at cookout.
Well,
I
I
would've
would have
bought you
come.
food, but
I
you
would have
didn't go.
come then, yeah, if I knew that there was an incentive behind it.
Well, that's the
How
only
was
reason
I
why
gonna
would've
get
done.
him to carry that thing around Target?
Well, I carried like a surfboard around Target, basically.
Well, you're a very persuasive individual, so.
Valid.
No, it's not persuasion. It's more like force. She's like, "You're coming to help me."
See, I'm trying to make you look good. So I was like, no,
He
she
actually
beat me
doesn't care.
before we, yeah.
Me and Thomas have only ever been in 2 fights, so that's not even that many.
Dude, huh? You've only been in what?
2 fights. With
Like
Thomas.
fist?
No.
One of them, she chucked me on my bed.
One
like
of
she
them
actually,
we were full on wrestling. I won though.
she
so
one time actually full on wrestled me on my bed. Like it chucked me on my bed.
we started on the floor and I just.
You just get suplexed onto the bed.
she did suplex me on the
He
on the bed.
underestimates me a lot, so
The
I wanted to.
cheerleader
She's tiny,
strength
but like
is
she's
crazy.
I
actually
wanted to
like.
make sure that he knew that like I was a force to be reckoned with.
That's why sometimes I'm scared of her. I'm not even gonna lie. But she's not the scariest one in the group, if I'm being honest.
He's still scared of Michaela.
I'm very.
I
not even
this
gonna-
episode really, that's just the topic of this
not even
episode.
gonna
It's just Michaela. So like if she ever does come on here, it's like, oh, if you go back to episode 20, we talked about you for like 10
No,
minutes.
I told Gracie this week. I told her that you talked about her on Meg's episode. And he was like,
Talk about who? Gracie?
Gracie.
Yeah.
and she was like, he didn't even tell me, and I was like, that's crazy.
I don't
But
think
he
I
did.
feel like I need to tell people. They should just listen and figure it out.
Well, that's the problem. Isn't Gracie and well, okay, other than Craig, I don't count Craig because he's like a loyalist.
Uh-huh.
But other than Gracie, is she like the only active listener really to the podcast?
I found out there's
Well,
like
no, Jade's
Jade's
family.
Jade's family actually listens to this all the way through.
I don't. Okay,
Sorry for the amount of
Hi.
bad words
I don't know
that
if
are
they
said.
listen. Well, yes, hi if you're listening to this, but her entire family like followed the Instagram page,
Her sister like reposts like our
I
posts.
love her sister.
Her sister's really nice.
Adorable.
which was like hilarious to me because like she followed it and I was like, okay, like I know of Jade or like I know who she is. Her sister followed it. And then like her mom's burner like followed the account.
It's the
or something.
Jade's journey back to
the
Matt.
Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a burner. It's active.
It's her active.
Oh,
It's a-
okay. In my mind, her mom's burner because I asked you and you were like, "Oh yeah, that's one of her accounts or something."
No,
And I
no,
was
No, I
That's
said
like-
that was her mom.
That's her mom. Like
Well,
she
no.
posts a lot about like her kids. Like she's a very.
Well, no, and then
involved
like
type
her
of-
mom, like her actual page followed me.
Oh, I love that.
I actually
Or
didn't
us,
know
I
that.
guess, not me, but
She's helping your following count right there.
shout out the Cropman family.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying.
You guys single-handedly are like boosting our metrics.
Yeah, crop.
If we ever have Jade on here, that'll be like the highest episode because I'm sure her family would just
Oh,
like
for sure.
watch
Whole
it like
family.
post on
7,000
Facebook,
times.
MySpace, and YouTube.
MySpace is wild. That just showed your age right there.
That's a kind of a recurring joke that we have MySpace Messenger and stuff like that. Anyway,
Never had.
introduce our topic because we've kind of already been doing it already.
Well, yeah, I was
without
about to
Ali
say
even
this
knowing
kind of
about
leads
it.
into your topic because it's funny because I feel like this is a pretty good one for you, even though I think you know what it could be already.
Okay.
So whenever I talk to you or like hang out with you, it's never just like linear. It's very controlled chaos, and that's the theme.
I
asked
told you
me-
she'd
He
laugh.
asked me what like my brain was like, and I was like chaos. And he was like, "What's one word to describe your life?" And I said, chaos.
You know what's funny? I knew she was gonna say both of those. Like, I knew she was gonna give me the like word chaos for both answers or both questions, because as we were just talking about, your brain goes everywhere and your life is everywhere. Because like, have you just? I mean, it's
Why?
true.
Okay, hold on. Before
Your
you,
life is actually all over the place.
It really
before
is.
you keep going, we had a conversation about this. I think we definitely talked about it on the Craig and Lucy episode. Did you watch that or listen to that episode?
I did not.
Anyway,
That's okay.
We talked
Sorry,
about it
guys.
on this one, but like there was a reoccurring theme in our episodes where it was just people would come on and just talk about like how they hate their life pretty much. And I was like, can this not be like what
I kind of
perspective?
love my life.
No.
Yeah, it's not what.
No, okay, I'm being facetious, obviously.
Okay.
But like, people would come on here, and we would be like, "So yeah, like you're really stressed, having no time to hang out with your friends, and your family relationship's pretty distant. Talk about that really quick."
Therapy.
And like it just seems like every episode we're just like, oh wow, that sucks. Or like there's just topics we get into. It's like,
Well, okay, so when I say it's like controlled chaos, it is controlled, but it's chaotic. It's not a bad chaotic. Like when I see Allie, it's never like, "Hey Allie, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just sitting in bed." It's more like, "Hey Allie, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm in Winston-Salem hanging out with my family. I'm about to go to Greensboro and then drive to Atlanta, and then about to go to
that
the
is
beach."
true. You
And I'm
just
just like, "What the heck did you just say?"
Yeah. I like to be on the go.
you will just pick up like side quests. I'll be like,
You really do pick up
Where are you? I'm at Bonnaroo right now. Excuse me?
"What are you doing?" "I'm knitting." "What?"
I did try knitting for a little bit.
That
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
su-
lie.
that
See
doesn't
what I'm
surprise
saying? You see what I'm saying here?
I
Controlled
did try
chaos.
knitting. It just wasn't for me.
So for the general viewing public, this is why this has been like one of my most anticipated episodes, because you just have like a list of behavior that I could just like go down and I'm like, what? Like I don't understand, but I wanted it to like work its way in the conversation, but I also don't want to like expose you.
Yeah.
Well, we already somewhat started on my water issues.
Yeah,
Before it
okay.
even
So
started.
Allie doesn't drink water.
I
That's
do not
another
drink
thing.
water,
Well, she
guys.
drinks water. Okay.
Well, okay, we talked about it before I hit record actually. So we can go over that again because
yeah.
that was really cool. So currently as we're recording this episode, it's almost 10:30 at night. Aliya informed us before the episode that she has not gone to the bathroom since 10 o'clock this morning. And yeah, so feel free to talk about it.
Okay, let's think about what I drank since I woke up this morning. Okay, so this morning,
Oh dear.
One of
I
them's going to
woke
be
up-
Dunkin'. Watch.
and then
Or
no,
coffee. Sorry, coffee.
I actually haven't had coffee today. I did drink Starbucks
Wow.
though. I had a Starry. Then I
What
had.
is that?
What's that?
It's like Sierra Mist, but it's like Pepsi's rebrand. It's called Starry.
Okay.
Then I had
Okay. More caffeine.
a Grande Mango Dragon Fruit Lemonade Refresher. Need that caffeine. And then I've had this Red Bull, and that's all I've had to drink today. So that's the reason that I only use bathroom twice a day.
Do you like eat?
Oh,
Like
yes.
before? No. Like there's a reason
No,
I'm bringing
no,
this
no, no.
up.
I've eaten an entire ACP with shrimp and chicken and a side of rice.
Oh, because you ate with your family. Right?
Yeah, and then I added an extra side of rice to go home with, and I devoured that already.
Yeah, but like before you had all these non-water beverages, do you eat like a lot?
I forget to eat.
Okay, because like if I
Like I have a
don't,
donut in my backpack from Friday that I remembered was
Huh?
in there when I sat down on your couch. It's in a package, and I picked it
I
up.
was like, you just have a donut.
You're just up.
But like I bought the donut. I bought the
Sickly
donut. Actually, no, it was from Thursday. I bought the donut on Thursday because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to remember to eat when I get to class. And I didn't remember I had that donut till right now when I sat down on your couch earlier.
You know what it reminded me of? Do you remember when we went driving to Daytona last year and you sat in your donut
Yeah, I sat on my donut and it was so flat. I was so sad.
and you let me eat it instead?
Okay,
That just
I-
reminded me of that.
I have a couple notes for the things that you just said. First of all, the only reason I bring that up is like I think it's just how like bodies work. But like obviously, if you don't have food in your system, the water just goes right through you.
Yeah.
So if you've had like hella drinks today and you've only gone to the bathroom twice, that's a bit concerning. I feel like there's some like
Well, you know,
you should probably seek medical attention.
No, okay.
No, that's
I do,
normal.
I have gone to the doctor about it. Like my doctor's like, your kidneys look good, though, and I'm like,
well,
yeah, bud.
Do you not know that? Normally, if you drink water, there's not much to digest or like do things, so it just goes through your body regardless of what you eat or drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But-
But if
when
you
you
drink
have
things
no-
that are not water based or not wholly just water, it's like Red Bull, dragon fruit, and stuff like that. That's not like water, like mainly water. So you have to digest that, and it breaks it down to water. Then
Still though, I feel like at some point, like
I mean, guys, I could pee right now, but then I still wouldn't pee till the morning.
okay, I'm sorry I asked.
Well, this is also coming from the woman that told me that drinking 3 liters of water is unhealthy.
It literally hurt my stomach. Like when I first started 75 Soft and I was drinking
Yeah, because it's
water,
probably like, oh, finally, I need this.
it hurt my stomach so bad. I thought I was gonna literally vomit because I was like, this is so much fluid. Like you know when you have like a bloated belly, I could hear it like gludging around in my stomach.
What was that word?
Gludging. Like,
Glidging?
gludging.
Gludging?
Gludging. Like you know, gludge.
Nope. All right,
That's what
so
I mean.
that's another item on the list.
That's what I mean. Like controlled chaos. Like it makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time.
Well,
it's just
okay.
Like, what?
So the other note that I had, which I actually, it's funny because I brought this up at work today. I feel like you fit into that category, kind of. This isn't meant to be like offensive. I think you find this funny about like the tweets where it's like you ask a girl, she's like having mad stomach problem. I'm not saying you have stomach problem. Unless you do, then
Hot
okay.
girls have stomach issues.
Yeah. So like if you have stomach issues. And then you're like, well, did you eat this morning? And you're like, yeah, I had my coffee this morning. And it's like, well, that's not food. I feel like that Allie kind of falls in that like category.
Honestly, as long as I have caffeine in me and I don't have a caffeine headache, I can function. But once I get a caffeine headache, over. Wraps.
I've seen her come into practice one time with a caffeine headache, and oh my gosh, she was like about to murder someone.
It's insufferable.
More than normal?
It's insufferable.
Yeah.
My head literally hurts until I have like a drop of caffeine in my body.
And then John was like, that's like you having
Addiction.
yeah.
Caffeine addiction?
Like withdrawals.
I do.
You were having like withdrawals.
I didn't know you drank coffee like that, though.
I do.
Wow, she
It's
drinks so
good.
much coffee.
I don't know why, but I thought you'd be like one of those people. Also, try not to do that super often because the
Sorry.
creaking does pick up on the mic. But
I am planning to still some of the Celsius on the top of your fridge right today anyways. Yeah.
you're the only
thinks
one
that.
that's drinking that. Or
Yeah.
I don't know which word.
So are those all four that you took? Is all?
Well, I
all
took
you-
one to work today. Like, I don't drink energy drinks, but I was really tired this morning. So I took one to work today just
Did it hit?
if I could. Well, I didn't drink it.
What was it?
Well, like, I was like, in case I'm literally about to, like, pass out, I might just, like, start sipping on it a little bit as Allie just tosses back another energy drink. But,
I finished my Red Bull, guys.
yeah, I think you're the only one that's, like, dove into that.
They're
I
yummy.
mean, go for it. Cam was in the neighborhood and said, "Do you want some?" I said, "I don't drink them, but I'll take it." And she was like, "Okay." So when she said take some, I thought she meant like maybe 2, but she gave me 4
Cases?
packets. Yeah, 4 cases. So it's 16 Celsius is up there.
They're so good, guys. Try the new flavor.
What is it? The apple one that we have?
It's like apple.
Apple.
Oh no, because you like poured it in my
Sour?
cheer wine or whatever. And my taste buds started bubbling.
What? You poured it in?
She was helping me with my stat, and she just
Helping?
like she poured some into my cheer wine and like mixed it around, and I drank it, and I went into like cardiac
foul
arrest.
for that.
He watched me do it. Like, it wasn't like a surprise.
No, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, she
Oh,
was.
I thought you just like as he was looking at his computer, he like turns right.
You're like, what's that?
Just me spiking your drink.
But yeah, it did taste like motor oil, so I'm glad that's the water.
No,
substance.
Four Locos tastes like motor oil.
Yeah, I've never had Four Locos. So
Never?
Good.
is that
Yeah.
is that a challenge? Alex? Is he saying?
No, never have Four Locos.
Do we
They're
get
so
coal
bad.
What is that?
Locos,
What
It's
is
like
it?
battery acid, basically.
Pole.
I describe
What
it as
is
battery-
it though?
It's a like a drink.
It's
Is it like
energy
vodka?
drinks. It's an energy
I don't
drink
really know what it
and
is.
like liquor put into a can. It
Yeah.
used to be made
You
with,
trying to
like,
die?
it
People
used to
do.
be made with like a lot more caffeine and more liquor in it, but then they had to change the formula because people were like
Dying.
dying and
Four
So
Loco.
now-
When they mean Four Loco, especially the Four Loco Gold. Oh, bro, that's
you
literally
can,
battery
like,
acid.
You can make the old formula by putting like a little more Monster in it and then putting like a shot in it.
Like I said, battery
Oh, I'm
acid.
good.
It tasted terrible too. And they're not. They don't come in small can. Like, it's one like giant tall boy.
Yeah, they're huge.
I don't know why, but like I feel like so like there's band kids, like theater kids,
Cheerleaders.
jocks, and cheerleaders. People that drink energy drinks, like it's their own little subculture.
Okay, but the cheer to energy drink or pre-workout pipeline goes crazy. Cause
The
like,
pre-workout's a whole different route. Because I drink pre-workout, but I don't drink energy.
okay,
drinks.
but if we're thinking about it, pre-workout has just as much caffeine, if not
As
more.
more.
Exactly.
But like
so,
I don't enjoy energy drinks.
the
Though.
pipeline from like caffeine addiction to athlete, crazy.
Oh,
Well-
that's facts.
Well, if you want to talk about me actually going into cardiac arrest, because I made a joke about it when you like slipped me some into my cheer wine, I actually went to cardiac arrest for my birthday, my 16th birthday back in high school.
Oh, no, don't tell her
How?
that. oh my gosh, don't
we
tell her that.
brought this story up before.
Yeah.
But just for your own entertainment, Thomas handed me like a pretty average sized blender bottle, maybe like slightly bigger.
No, it's a regular one.
It was, well, that day is a blur to me. I don't really remember. But we were going to the gym, And he hands me a full blender bottle with like pre-workout mixed in it. And he goes, chug this. And he said, you have 2 minutes. I was like, okay. I saw the afterlife. I chugged it, and then like that was the first time I think I've had like a major panic attack.
I think it was a migraine.
Yes, it was a culmination of
The
like
whole body
many
was
things.
just
Well,
to shit.
okay, because my parents were out of town, so like my birthday and my dad's birthday are close together. So my parents were like at the beach for the week or the weekend or whatever. So like my grandma picked me up, and I was like in the car, and I was just like not okay. Like my head was throbbing. I couldn't see. I had the halo for like the migraine. My head was throbbing.
She probably thought you were drunk as hell.
No, because like we got home and like we just sat, like the trunk was open in the car. We just like sat in the car, and I was like pacing back and forth, like trying not to throw up. And I went to bed that night with like flu-like symptoms, basically, because I just felt like utter garbage. And then I woke up the next morning, 16 years old, a new man, so to speak, walking to AP Environmental Science. People were like, hey, Cole. And I was like, don't talk to me. I felt so terrible. It wasn't until like lunch that I actually like recovered from what happened.
You know about Craig almost dying too, right?
From like going to the hospital or whatever?
Yeah, from pre-workout. Yeah.
Well, that's a different.
That's what
story.
happens when people try to drink pre-workout with Thomas.
No,
They end up
no,
in the
no, no.
hospital
Hold on. No,
or
no, no, no,
almost
no, no.
dying.
Hold on. Okay, you are forgetting things. For him, I don't know. I exactly don't really know what happened with him, if I'm being honest, because I don't know if you
Don't
ate
take
that
pre-workout from
in like a
Thomas.
minute and a half.
that, and also
and then we ran to your gym.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were running to my gym at the time. Craig, I didn't tell him to take pre-workout. He took 2.5 scoops. I told him don't do that, and he said I'm gonna do it anyways. We'll be fine. I'm like okay,
That one, yeah, was Craig's fault. Love you, Craig.
but he did.
But
He also
he
didn't tell
was
me he
with-
didn't eat
He
beforehand.
was with who?
you're just a bad influence. I think.
I take care of myself.
That's when when he's going to drink it and you like grab his wrist and you're just like, no, bro, don't do it. Well, the other one was just straight up like,
What, you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That
So-
well, that was also well, that was also because I just started, like, that was when I first started working out. Like when I just fresh off my fat tubs and was like, all right, we going hard.
and then
like
he saw a 90-pound soaking wet white guy and was like, you know what, take this. And I did.
you know, if a fat
I
ass
want to see what old pictures of you were like.
No, you
No, you don't.
I don't
Yeah,
want
You
to
mean
see
us or
picture.
him?
Him.
Why? Why me specifically?
Well, she's seen old pictures of me.
I've seen old pictures of him. I've
But
never
why do
seen
you want to see old pictures
you.
of me?
He looks weird. Like he didn't have a beard and he had full head
Oh,
hair.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't have a full beard.
He also had a full head of hair.
I didn't have a full beard till like senior year of high school.
No, it was like Oh, yeah,
It
was
started
junior
growing
year.
like junior year, and then
Okay, I think it's normal for him to not have a full beard at 13 though. I'd be like, you look like a creep.
I was
if you
like
had a full beard.
17.
We were, yeah. It was
No,
like
what I'm
7
saying, like, he said he didn't have a full beard and he had a full head of hair. He looked weird.
Oh, are you talking about just like any age underneath like high school?
Yeah.
Like from high school down? Oh, I thought you were just talking about high school.
Well, so the problem was it diminished from on top of my head and went to like the lower
Yeah.
region. It's like that's where all of this went, was here.
Honestly, you'll be good bald one day. It'll be great.
Thanks, I think. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Just the full Kratos look, zzz, and then just bald with a beard.
Honestly, just try it out over the summer
Going bald?
No.
and then see like what it looks like.
No, I told him he should shave his beard. Just so it can
Hell
grow.
no.
You were there, right?
Just so it can
Like,
grow back better.
One of the first times I interacted with you, I
No.
like shaved my beard wrong, and I was like, "How does this look?" And you were like, "Ugh." I like stepped out of Tom's bathroom, and you're like,
I remember.
Good, yeah." And I know I left, and you're like, so. But
Probably.
yeah,
You
no.
know, I'm not really. I don't like to tell people that thing. You do not look like yourself without a beard.
What that? Why that picture? Out
It's
of
the
all of
caption
them,
for me
Sorry.
on the picture.
what does it say?
You're a homosexual. This is. Oh, wait. I can't. Wait, I was just reading the caption. What? You gotta
You
mark
said it.
You gotta mark it down. You gotta mark.
Okay.
It was this. This is what it
You
said.
said it.
You asked. You're the one that said it.
No, but like, okay, that was a joke that we had in high school.
Someone is literally dying in the apartment. Oh my god! Yesterday, you know how my room is.
We're,
Like
we're never getting to actually ever like playing set piece.
Sorry,
by the way, but
you know
yeah.
how like my room's like on the front of my house, like it's like the front room next to the door.
Oh yeah.
So I heard, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking BF slur."
Stop. What is that one?
This one's just that one.
Okay, that's not a bad picture.
But I heard them say that with the F slur, and then they kept saying it. And I was like, "They're gonna burn the house down. They're gonna burn."
Was this from
the
people like
dang house
underneath
down."
you?
No.
Underneath,
they
you're on
didn't-
ground level, aren't you?
No, I'm on like.
Oh,
the,
you like go up a hill. I forget.
There's an apartment underneath ours, but we don't ever see them, and their entrance is like downstairs.
So is this the people next to you then?
No, we don't know who it is. We couldn't figure out where they live.
Oh, okay.
And they're none of the people that lived like to the right of me, up or down,
Dang.
or to the left.
You know what kind of sucks though, like about your apartment, which like now that we're talking about it, I kind of realize I wouldn't want to like have to go up the stairs like in the kitchen every day. Please stop.
I will say, moving in though, it's a lot more helpful than to like, because I moved in and I didn't have to move all my stuff upstairs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like for us, we're lucky to be on like the first floor, so like we didn't have that problem anyway. But like for me, for instance, if I was living where you live, if I had to get up every morning for work and like eat breakfast or whatever, I'm already tired. I do not want to walk upstairs.
I don't mind it as much. We wanted a townhouse. Like, we didn't want it to be flat. We wanted a house.
That's fair. I do kind of like more that pieces of the apartment, because like that's been the way with other people's too, are like kind of sectioned off, because ours is just like an open space, which I kind of wish was like maybe different a little bit. But
Honestly, it's good when like we want to go to our rooms and like everyone else is upstairs. And like if my roommates have people over and I'm like not in the sociable mood, like I don't have to.
I
hear
guess
them
that's
talk the
fair.
entire
Yeah.
time.
That I didn't think about that. That's actually nice, because yeah, if you guys are like, if they're being loud, that's like upstairs.
Which I mean, it doesn't really happen much because usually like when there are people over, we're all upstairs. But then also at the same time, sometimes we all like trickle downstairs and we're like tired of being social.
Yeah. So anyway, you don't drink water.
No, I don't like cheese. I don't like barbecue. I don't like watermelon.
She doesn't like a lot of things.
Your hiccups are
Money
still
is
really
not
funny
real.
to me.
Money is not real at all.
We're just going down the alley slogans now. Money is
Yeah.
not real.
Money is not real.
Men shouldn't have
until-
podcasts.
Unless you're my future employer.
I forgot I told you about that one.
What?
I said men shouldn't have podcasts.
We're gonna skip that one.
As
'cause
you're
that
on
one's
it.
just bad.
Look at the irony.
No.
Look at the
guys. I still
irony.
think that
You still stand by that?
Andrew
Well,
Tate.
I've already asked.
Yeah. And that right there is
I
the
asked
reason
her
why.
about this.
That right there is my whole reason. why
That's
I
your
love it.
entire argument?
Because I feel like it just gives you more room to fuck up. It gives
I
you a
mean,
lot
that
of
I
room to
agree
fuck
with.
up.
But like the example, I don't necessarily agree with.
What was the example you said?
I feel like the example I gave you was like dramatic. Like
What was
it's
the
not like
She said Andrew Tate.
Oh, yeah, that's a little dramatic.
Yeah, but when I think of guys having podcasts, I think of that or like the guys on TikTok that are like
Well, but you like
positively stupid.
I
yeah,
think
but
the
you
gen-
like the Kels brothers, right?
Yeah,
Well, they're cool, but
Yeah.
I think the general, this might fall in line with your like
it's more like
the general perception is that dudes on podcasts are kind of like d-bags.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So we aim to break the norm, I guess, because we just
You guys should make a TikTok.
No. You
Yes.
considering that?
well
It
I
would
just
help you get more listeners.
well we could only really like start one if and when we actually like get a video camera, because I wouldn't want to like advertise this and then people go
Just
to our
do clips
channel.
of it from like the.
Well, that, but like I wouldn't want to advertise it and then people go to the channel and they're just staring at like the
Blank.
picture that I made and they're not actually like watching us.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
But you don't have to like. You could put. I don't know. I feel like there's a way around it.
Probably.
do you want to run our TikTok page?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So much.
Oh, I feel like she would enjoy. I was gonna say, I feel like you would enjoy that.
I feel like
No,
you
I'm
would.
about to get another social media account. That's why I'm about to run.
For
Which
what?
is?
My mom's gym.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what will you be posting? Just like
I might move back to Raleigh for the summer, by the way.
what? What? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Shout out the homie.
I thought you were gonna be
Shout
here.
out to having a full-time job.
I thought you were gonna be here.
If I get a full-time job in Raleigh and I don't have one here,
Wait, you
gonna
talking
have
about
to
like?
go for the summer.
Wait, you talking about like at your mom's job? Or, like
no, like
different
her,
job?
Not. It's at a bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
That
bank
makes
would be
more sense.
here or back in Raleigh?
The bank's in Raleigh.
Oh.
That would make more sense then.
But it would be a job that I would really like if I could work there for a sustainable amount of time, 3 months.
I didn't know that.
I found out today.
Dang. Oh, when you went. I guess that's why I didn't know about it. The only thing I heard from Allie today was, "I'm kidnapping you to go build Bob the Builder." I said, "Oh, okay."
He was indeed Bob the Builder, guys. He built a storage cube thing.
A storage organizer.
Yeah.
Like with drawers and stuff?
No, it's
Like,
just
you know,
like
the cubes? It's a.
You know that thing I have in my
2x4?
room in Raleigh where I keep the things underneath my TV?
Oh, like a little.
Like-
They're just like openings?
Yeah.
Oh.
But we took down the shelves that I already had in place. That came with the
You
apartment.
know the shelves in my room where I keep like my skateboard and my longboard and my tape and stuff? We took those off of her wall and put those storage units there.
I
You
still
did
have
what
them.
with
I didn't
them?
throw them away. They're in the hall closet.
Oh.
We have an empty hall closet.
That the bottomless pit. That's that all.
The hall closet literally has like a coffee cart in there, 2 vacuums in there.
What the-
My roommate's storage bin, my trunk is in there. Like the hall closet never. It has half of a Christmas tree in there. Like it's a hall closet.
Yeah,
Do you
half
want
of a
to? Do you want to
Christmas tree
donate
tree?
the?
You wanna
Do
have-
you have a top?
No,
of-
it's my cute one. I thought I gave you the top of a Christmas tree. It's in your closet.
No, you didn't. Oh, is that what in my closet?
Yeah,
I saw that and it was so confused how that got in there.
I gave you a top of my Christmas tree that I threw
When did
away.
you give that to me? Was that when?
That was literally at least a month ago.
like when
So
you
that's
did you
how
leave it
much
in
he
there for my
looks
birthday
in his
party?
closet.
Shout out to us for not knowing what's in our closets.
No.
That's pretty
I
Shout
saw
out to
that.
him for never mentioning it, just finding a random Christmas tree top in his
Look.
closet and then being like, I'll worry about it later.
Yeah, I was just confused, so I just put it behind my table. I just didn't. I was genuinely
Yeah,
so
you've
confused
had it
what it
since
was.
your birthday party.
Is that what it was? You dropped
Yeah.
off on my birthday. Okay, I was so confused at what that was. I was like, why is there just a random Christmas top in my closet? And I thought maybe one day I was just like, did I just go out and dumpster dive and find one or something? I just didn't remember. I don't remember that.
We could have checked him into the mental hospital.
Droopy socks again?
Dude, what is it? What did you say to me the other day, Allie? That was so funny to me. Because I said that like your nickname should be, or your name in my phone should be psychiatric ward. But you said you
What a
said
play on
something about
words.
like grippy socks or whatever. And I was like, yo, you can't say that.
I don't even know what I said.
It
but
was. I would pull it back up, but that should probably stay in the text messages. and
yeah,
not-
definitely not probably the best. But psychiatric ward, honestly, kind of funny.
Well, because didn't you say people call you like awkward or something?
Yeah.
Awkward?
Which that's really good.
Awkward.
That's funny.
Because my initials
I-
are AK Ward, and it's like
That's
essentially
so
awkward.
fun. Yeah.
Wait, what's your middle name?
Christian.
Oh, that's right.
I'm named after my parents.
Is your dad, mom?
They're both named Chris. Their nicknames are both Chris.
Oh, that's right.
One's Christopher, one's Christy.
Oh yeah.
Matchy matchy.
So parents with similar names,
We'll get divorced.
dehydrated, huh?
You did not need to throw that in there.
What? Who said that?
Control chaos, everybody.
I don't know where to go now.
Actually, there's no control anymore. It's just chaos.
No, I'm still controlled. I'm keeping it together, guys.
all right, I trust you.
I'm gonna get a call tomorrow, Thomas.
So I'm falling apart.
Okay. Recently, we've been kind of thriving.
That's good. She has been thriving. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you seem to be in a pretty good mood recently.
Yeah.
so-
Except last Sunday.
Okay, I was just more so nervous because I was just like, I don't know. Guys
She
are
called me and freaked me
so
out.
Weird.
She called me freaking out.
Oh, is this about your?
My lovely little.
Let's talk about it.
So how did that go? What are you feeling about that?
You know.
And why do men suck? Because that's where it's gonna go up
Yeah.
eventually.
I think-
so.
No, actually, she's
I-
gonna say I like men.
I think I like some guys.
That's a start.
I think, it was an experience, and I enjoyed it.
Bro, you blushing right now. I
And-
can see it.
I can't.
I don't even blush. I'm black, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why.
We'll cut that out. No, it's good.
Well, that's why I said you cap it because I can't see that.
Will it happen again? We'll see.
It's gonna happen.
I thought it is happening. You literally told me in Target.
Guys, we can't let them know everything.
Well, it's
The
not
only
like
they
it's
is
not like
Craig
he
and
listens.
Gracie.
It's not like he
Valid.
listens to this either. So, unless he
That
does,
being
which
said-
would be hilarious.
I did tell him I was recording an episode with you guys.
Oh, so you
Oh,
guys are
so
in
he-
an active
so-
conversation with each other.
Yeah, because we were talking about what I was doing this week and what I had going on. And
So he's gonna ask you about this.
So long as he doesn't find
he
this.
did ask me if I did it on one of the days that I thought we were gonna do it, but then we didn't do it. And I was like, no, we do it. But I hope he doesn't find this because that'd be so awkward.
I feel like he will. It's not hard to not find it, considering you also are the master of finding Instagram pages and people for some reason.
You guys are just funny.
FBI Alley.
So
She really is.
Huh?
We had a bet earlier because she doesn't know about my extra two Instagram pages. You know, like my spam and my other one.
High school.
Yeah, and she didn't know about that, and I was like, she was like, how did I not know about that? I'm like, I just don't really use them. And I told her, I bet you can't find them, and she said,
I'm gonna find them. That'll be next weekend's priority.
hey, can you please unfollow me about those pages?
Oh, you gonna go through my?
Can you please unfollow me about
Let's
those?
see.
Cole's Instagram would be like,
The easiest to find it.
well,
Probably.
not only that, but like Cole's Instagram there's not much on there, so it would be harder, but not.
Please unfollow me.
No, it would be really easy because like the only people I follow are like celebrities, athletes, people I like went to high school with, and then you'll just see one random one called like Donut Muncher 443, and then that's probably the account that you're looking for.
Donut Muncher.
That's not what it is.
Yeah, well,
That was the first thing.
we
that
just
popped
thought of
into-
donuts.
That was the
so.
first thing you popped into your head. Donut Muncher.
Well, we were talking about donuts earlier, so
Yeah, we were like sitting on donuts.
I don't know. It was just the first word that popped in my head. But
I mean, your name is Donut on my phone, so.
It is.
hey, I wasn't even thinking of that. So
So basically, your Instagram account is Cole Muncher.
hey yo,
Nope, I was gonna say that.
I know what he was gonna say.
Cole Stan account. I just have a fan page. You remember
Honestly,
that?
he would be your fan page.
No, I would not.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he would.
Why would I?
He'd be the one leaving comments on it, like, "Who this ugly boy?" or
Yeah.
something like that.
No, but like he hypes you up to no end.
How?
You
did.
always seem to mention him. Like it could be the littlest thing. You'd be like, "Yeah, me and Cole, yeah, we watched a movie the other day." Me and
That's
Cole-
because we hang out a
Well,
lot.
that's not
That's
hyping
it.
up. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
but
just-
then also you're always like, "Yeah, Cole, you're looking real good right now."
That's the
Like-
joke.
well, that's an underlying issue that still persists.
What is it? He
Hence the
That's the joke.
Snapchat that I sent him back in high school. Bro,
Yeah,
to put
their
it lightly,
bromance
bro's still
goes
figuring
hard.
some things out. So we'll do a whole separate journal episode about that, Thomas. No, I'm just kidding. No, we won't.
What?
Why everyone thinks Thomas is slightly in love with Cole.
No, that's not what I was
No,
talking about. You
no,
said
no,
that. I
no,
didn't say that. Yeah, that's not what we were referring to.
Do you remember that day that I called you, and you were with Bailey, Michaela, and Gracie because you guys were having like a girls' night?
That happens a lot.
I called y'all and I asked why all y'all thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the reason why I called y'all is because I was in the car with Camila and she thought of the same thing when she first met me.
Yeah.
And she wanted to hear. Actually, no, she said she didn't think the same thing when she first met me. And I called y'all to ask the reasons why.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
she wanted to hear it. And then, yeah.
I think I told you what mine was, right?
I think I did. I think you did, but I don't
Are
remember.
we really
It's
going
your
down this
Instagram.
avenue?
No,
right now?
I don't want to.
Okay.
My Instagram? Oh, yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
that's right.
I'm gonna say it's the Instagram. That was my reasoning. It wasn't even like personality.
So
or
what do you
anything
think of
like
his
that.
Instagram then when you see his?
Mine's pretty like
I was gonna say I
basic.
feel like his Instagram was very anticlimactic. I don't know where my phone is.
I can find it.
The love here is radiant. I really appreciate it.
The love?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, I was like, yeah, this is nothing special. Ain't nothing on that Instagram.
Cole just has like his family and like close friends. This pose is honestly iconic.
Looking back on that, I kind of hate that picture.
You said it was a good picture.
I like this one better than I like this one.
Of the two, I like that one more.
I like this one more.
I like the first
Really?
one better.
Yeah.
I never do that, evidently. If you just go through my Instagram page, you'll find more pictures of other people than you will of me on my Instagram page.
I'll find more.
That's kinda the
scenic
same for
pictures
mine.
'Cause
than
I-
I find of you. These are like all
Not
scenic.
really.
No, I can see that.
The top ones are all like, I mean, like it's the back of your head, like it's you, but like it's not really you. And then like that's not you.
You want to show what you got left there,
That's
buddy?
not you. Again, the back of your head.
It's I did that strategically because the front of my head is
That's why I said you want to show off the back of what you got left.
yeah. So no.
Thomas, you better stop for one day you go bald.
Yeah. As soon as you hit 23, it just falls off.
Chill. Well, my family has good hair genetics.
Every
It's a flex I never thought I'd hear someone say.
You said the same thing, don't you? You said your family has thick hair and you guys don't lose hair.
Oh, for sure. I sometimes hope that they would, but they
every
didn't.
single female in my family just never needs to buy a mirror because they could just look in the reflection of their husband's head,
That's terrible.
and that genuinely hurts my feelings.
That's terrible. Yo, that's so funny. What the hell?
To Cole's
Babe, do I have some of
future,
my teeth? You
to
just-
Cole's future girl. you
Well,
ain't
I think
gonna-
I actually brought that up to you the other day. I was like, I need to find a girlfriend fast before I lose my so then she'll still love me like when it falls off.
Hey, I told you. Hey, some women dig some bald people.
I was gonna say a lot of girls like as we age, like a lot of my friends like guys with like more facial hair and less hair on the top of their head.
That's what I'm saying. I told you that.
Like it's kind of like a thing.
The only thing I've noticed that was kind of like an eyebrow raiser to me was like the whole dad gut phenomenon. Like a lot of girls didn't really care about like a fit guy. They like more like got a little beer belly to you a little bit.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anything about like baldness. I feel like some people are still like,
It's a thing. Like I definitely know.
oh, it's
more
for sure a thing.
Girls that are like.
don't give me hope, guys.
People
Well,
Don't
people
gaslight
If
me
you
like
didn't have
this.
a beard, I'd be like you're SOL. But the beard and it's a thing.
Oh, you're dying alone.
No, but the thing is, look at people like Vin Diesel, and then look at like
He doesn't have a beard though.
he's just bald. He has nothing.
I haven't heard a single person say he's attractive. Like
People
female.
think-
Diesel.
Yeah.
I know people find him attractive, but of
But I
females
know
I've
people.
talked to.
I know people do
He's
find him.
okay. I think his money makes him more attractive. Like I don't think you're gonna.
But also too, I would. You know what? I'm a sociology major. I would be willing to conduct this experiment if I just go to like. Well, practice doesn't exist anymore. But if I just.
We have open gyms.
I was gonna say if I just went to like an open gym, I asked you and like 8 or 9, or let's say like 10. We do like a sample size of 10 of your teammates that are females, and I say, give me your top 3 in Hollywood guys that you find attractive. Fat bet they all have hair, like on their head, not facial hair. They all have hair, or they're not like balding in any
Starting
capacity.
off with Michael B. Jordan.